welcome to the new video tutorial. In this video I'm going to discuss what is client server architecture and what is the requirement of server side scripting language. And so many students have completed the entire PHP and any server side scripting like Java, Python, .NET, PHP, but they don't know what is the requirement of server side scripting language. So in this video I'm going to discuss what is the requirement of server side script. Okay, so some people may ask question like that, sir, what is the without using the knowledge of server side scripting, can we develop the website? Yes, we can develop the website, but we can develop only the static website, but we can't develop the dynamic website. So that is the requirement of server side scripting language, because the server cannot directly communicate with the databases. So server side scripting language communicate directly with the databases, but server cannot communicate with the databases. Okay, that's why the server side comes into the picture. Okay, so let me think about for more clarity purpose, let me think client server architecture and how the process will be going on in client server architecture. Okay, first we client server architecture. Okay, what is client? Client is nothing but a web browser. When you input something, when you input the URL in the web browser, then it will show the content of the websites. Okay, and in the web, suppose you are typing that facebook.com, then the Facebook content, the Facebook home page will be display on the browser. Okay, so then the first process is that when you request for the Facebook page, then the Facebook server will give the response to the client. Okay, if the Facebook web page is not available, then it will show an error, the page is not, file not found, like error. Okay, so this is happen on the static website, but if the website is dynamic, then first the client will request, then the request is going to the server side, and the server side communicate with the data. Suppose if you want to login information is stored in the databases. If because the server cannot communicate with the database directly, then the server request to the server side script like PHP, .NET, Python, any kinds of scripting language. When the server request to the server side response to the server side request to the databases like MySQL, Oracle, MongoDB, MariaDB, so many databases. So PHP communicate with the databases, PHP.NET, any server side communicate with the databases, and the database gives the response to the server side, and the server side response to the server, and the server's response to the client. This whole process works on the this is the concept of client server architecture. So nothing great here. Client request for the web pages or the content. If the content is available, then the server responds to the client or on the web browser. Okay, if then it will show an error, file not found, like something. Okay, so the main requirement of server side is here. The server is communicate with the databases, because server side communicate with database directly, but the server cannot communicate database directly. So the requirement of server side is here, because servers communicate with databases, and the database respond to the server, and the server respond to the server side, and server side responds to the server, and the server responds to the client. So this is the concept behind that. Okay, the main reason you understand that the server side requirement is server side communicate with the databases, but server cannot communicate with the database directly. Okay, so the main purpose and the main reason is that server side scripting is useful for communicating with the databases. Okay, so I hope it is very clear to you, and if you have any doubt, you can ask through the comment. Like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel for more updates. Thank you.